The reason why I want to do this masterclass is to empower filmmakers, producers, writers, creators to understand and adapt the leverage of AI responsibly and creatively. Because AI can definitely, has its ups and its downs, and we're going to kind of tap on that just a little bit. So what is AI? AI in filmmaking refers to the use of artificial intelligence, AI, right? And the tools and technologies to support, enhance, and automate different parts of filmmaking process, from writing to pre-production to shooting to editing to VFX, marketing and distribution. So AI is used on all levels of filmmaking, literally. And I do want to let you guys know that it does not replace the filmmaker. AI is not to come in and replace the filmmaker, but it's supposed to support the creators, speeds up the workflow, lower budgets, and it opens up new creative possibilities. AI is a tool. It's just like a camera or an editing bay for CGI. It helps filmmakers work faster, as I mentioned, more efficiently.
What's CGI?
Ooh, that is it's CGI. Don't give me the line, because all these acronyms. CGI is cinematic generated intelligence, I believe. Give me 1 second, since you're gonna put me on the spot, Miss Asantawa. So CGI means, because I would definitely want to give y'all the proper meaning of it. A lot of movies like Jurassic Park or those, they use CGI, like green screen, to create worlds. So CGI is computer generated imagery. There you go. So basically, we've been doing CGI before AI became AI and what it's called now. So in pre-production, we're going to talk about different levels. You have pre-production, you have production, and then you have post-production. So currently in pre-production is where you guys create ideas, generate ideas, and concept development. So AI tools can assist with writers on creating and generating story ideas, creative descriptions and development, plot outlines, variations of scenes. These tools are often used to replace writers, or not to replace writers, but to help jumpstart brainstorming and explore alternative paths. So, when you're writing a story, creating a film, you kind of get into like a little road bump or just writer's block. You can help come on. This door will keep on opening. I'm sorry, guys. AI can help you, expand on your ideas, give you different aspects of like different levels of it. It can help you think of it outside of the box of something that you never knew. So AI can definitely help. Not to replace, because of course you have to start it off, but it can definitely help generate and create ideas. So some of the tools, do anybody know any tools, any AI tools you use for pre-production to help writing? No? No tools you guys use? Have any of you guys heard of ChatGPT?
Yes.
Boom! That's one tool. That is one tool you guys can help. It helps with like I said, story creating ideas, but you definitely have to pour into it. You have to use your prompts in order for it to come back. It helps script ideas, fixes dialogue, can help character breakdowns. You can literally create a script, throw it into ChatGPT, and it can tell you like, oh, you need a stronger lead, or you like, hey, can you give me a synopsis? Or it can be like, you can say, what's my lead cast, supporting cast, if you want to break it down that way. ChatGPT is a very useful tool. I use it as a producer when I don't like reading full scripts, to be honest with you. I get probably 100 scripts a week. I'm not reading all 100 scripts. So sometimes I'll throw it into chat just to be like, hey, kind of give me the breakdown, give me a synopsis, give me a log line, just to see if it's a good enough story for me to even dive in. And chat will tell you if it's strong, how it can be seen in the marketplace. It can definitely, like I said, Netflix uses a lot of different AIs to kind of generate like, oh, is this going to be a good script or a good project or a good anything? They kind of use that. And so those are one tools. Has any of you guys heard of cell text? You guys are writers and you kind of want to visualize and see it, or concept the idea. You guys can use, have you heard of Midjourney? Yeah? I got a filmmaker right here. He said, yeah, I use it. So Midjourney is like high quality concept of art, mood boards, character and environments, as Asanto was just mentioning. So Midjourney is a very big one that you guys can use when you are creating your script. You want to kind of see the environment of the world where your actors will be in. That's a really good one. You can elaborate on it. You can create creatures or just create a whole nother world. Like I want to create a whole nother planet, and I want to create an insect that looks like a bull and a dog with a fish combined, and it can create that world for you guys. You know, just whatever you can imagine, it can definitely bring it visually to life. It can help with your shooting schedule, and it just makes you guys allocate resources more efficiently, and help, you know, lower your costs for your outcome. Because now you can foresee certain things, you can, you know, use your budget wisely. And of course, all of us as indie makers, we're not out there making $20 million films. Some of these are coming from our own pockets, or, you know, small budgets or resources that we have. So you definitely want to utilize the money the best way you can. And so some of the tools that you guys can use for like casting, scheduling, and production planning is StudioBinder, which I'm definitely going to get into right now. I work with StudioBinder a lot. And so I'm going to show you guys a little video of how, you know, AI is used so you can see it. And then another area is Largo AI. That's Largo AI. That helps with talent matching, audience predictions, characters, age, gender analysis. So those are one good tool. And then we also have Movie Storm. That's to help with low budgeting projects. You know, AI is very tricky. It's I think it's very scary still. When I seen a self-driving car, I was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Huh? You know, but just like evolution, like, you know, planes are flying, trains are going. It's kind of just, you know, you have to adapt to the world. So I said, don't run from AI, guys. It's here. It's not the future. It's now. It's really right now. So I want you guys to like kind of embrace it, learn about it, have some input and say so into it, because it's not going anywhere. No time soon. No time soon. It's a good way to put it. On social media, on anything that's generated, you don't know if it's like, oh, is the world falling? And that's actually AI generated. So right now, that is a scary thing about AI. But as I'm saying, they're trying to put regulations on it now that has to be listed, has to be labeled, and it can guide the realness and keep it, you know, what's real versus what's fake. I do want to say I had a couple of things in here, as you mentioned that. I want to talk a little bit about the good of AI, you know, why AI matters to you filmmakers, because it cuts the production costs to about 30 to 60%. So all you filmmakers who want to create films, it reduces your time for editing, planning, and writing. It levels the playing field for indie, regional, you know, filmmakers all around the world. Now AI can put you on the map of creating $1 million film versus, you know, working on an indie project. It opens up creative possibilities, like you have your virtual sets, animations, you know, world building. And then it also makes global distribution easier. So now people can watch your film because of AI, the technology now. You know, I don't have to go to a theater, I can stream it. And so AI has definitely made it a lot easier for filmmakers. But one thing AI cannot do is it cannot replace human emotions. It cannot replace authentic culture. You know, you can say it can read and talk in French, but it doesn't give you like how we would talk as, you know, homeboys or homegirls on a lower. It doesn't do dialect, but it do language, you know. And then also it cannot replace live experiences. And then it also cannot replace creativity, intuition, and storytelling vision. So everything starts with you guys before it goes to AI. So whatever you put in it is what is going to come out. Just like anything in your phone, your computer, you got to tell like what's 2 + 2 for it to tell you the answer. You know, that's the difference between AI and real life. Thank you guys.